but it's cool.
I guess we'll never know. All right. Coming up next, I believe we have Fortified Zone with CFB. So we'll set up for that and continue with JRTA2. Stick around.
Yeah, everyone stick around for that. It's going to be great.
Yeah, everyone watch that game. It's fully awesome.
All right, guys. You're free to cut the stream and enjoy the rest of the marathon.
Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful marathon so far. Looking forward to the next games coming up.
Yep.
Been enjoying it.
Yeah, thanks guys. Keep up the good work.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys around.
Squawks out!
See ya.
All right.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh man, it's anime in here.
It is.
Alright.
What do you mean by anime?
I mean, it's anime, you know? The thing.
Are you opposed to anime?
I may or may not be.
Look, I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to host a marathon.
Yeah, I got you. Dude,
Once
team?
again, everyone, for those of you who are just tuning in, we are currently in the middle of JRT Marathon 2 to get Decored and Ohon to AGDQ 2016. Well, the goal of 500 was met, and now all the donations go directly to Doctors Without Borders. We have CFB here, who is going to run Fortified Zone.
Yo.
I believe... Has he switched the screens here? Yeah, I think everything's in place. The only thing that's out of place is the donation counter. I don't know if Hegspam can see that. Whoa. He's throwing anime in the radioactive waste.
I take personal offense to that. Jerk.
Wow, that is brutal. Alright, I'm waiting for Hegspam. Hegspam, just so you know, the donation counter is like chopped off on stream for some reason too. I don't know if you can hear me.
My volume is like very loud to me, but people were saying my stream was quiet, but it's balanced, so I think people just need to turn it up. Like, I don't know what else to tell them. Like, I have my mic maxed and my game volume is almost deafening me in my headphones, so I don't know what we want to do here.
It sounds fine to me.
Okay, well if it sounds fine to you, then it's good enough for everybody else.
Okay, I think we are good to go.
Well, if we are good to go, I'm gonna do a 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is Fortified Zone, and you actually can have control of 2 characters. You have a male and a female. The male is slower, can have 5 bullets on screen at once, and can use heavy weapons. I'm trying to clip through a wall right here and failing. There we go. The female is faster, can only have 2 bullets on screen, and can jump over obstacles. I just picked up a very important power that doubles my damage with the character that picked it up. So I picked it up on the guy that can shoot more. And this is the first boss because I skipped like 90% of that level. And there's 3 turrets, but you can shoot them from off screen. One thing with this game that's actually pretty challenging is that boss rooms are very large, and you can only have so many bullets active at once. And if you overshoot, like you kill a portion of a boss and shoot too much, then what ends up happening is you have to wait for your bullets to travel like 5 screen widths before you can shoot again, so you can lose a ton of time. Here I'm going to kill this boss to pick up a key. Fun fact, which I didn't mention before, pausing and unpausing in this game gives you iframes as if you were hit, so I can just pause and unpause and walk through things and not take damage. Gonna pick up another key right here. Oop.
We have a $4.20 donation from Queen Uhu saying, CFB hype, yo anime.
Yeah, thanks, Queen.
Yo, anime.
Yo, anime.
Yo anime.
Ah. So there's a few types of doors. There's a kill everything in the room door, and there's a key door. Should have said there's only 2 types of doors, I guess. So if you see me killing everything in a room, it's because that's the kind of door, and if you see me just walk up to a door and it opens, it's because there's a key. Hopefully I can kill this boss before he comes on the screen. The way medkits work in this game is if you're hurt, when you pick them up, they heal you, and if you're at full health, they go in your inventory and they're used automatically when you would take fatal damage. And I've been picking up health kits before each of the bosses, so they effectively extend my life bar, because there are also max health power-ups which I'm not picking up. And so enemies in the 3rd and 4th stage will do a entire life bar of damage in one hit. Also, I don't know where I'm going. So the health kits are pretty much mandatory unless you don't get hit at all, and I'm bad, so I pick them up, and they're on the way. Also, this is a really sick song. Here I'm going to blow up this switch through a wall with a grenade, because I don't want to walk all the way around. However, I can't advance through that room that opened up yet until I get a key from down here. Another thing that's kind of interesting is you can't pick up items when you're invulnerable, so you want to pause as little as possible, actually, when you're standing inside of an enemy and mashing, so that you don't have to wait for your frames to wear out to actually pick anything up. In this room, this switch I'm blowing up controls the door, and it reverses your controls, so as it's exploding, I jump in midair so I don't have to, like, worry about timing changing my directions. It essentially is like a 2-second buffer for me. Jumped over an invisible hole. Well, it's not invisible, the room's just dark. Alright, I better not fall here. I'll take it a little slow. If you fall, you don't die, you just fall back to the first screen in the level, and you lose like a minute and a half. It's pretty great. Shoutouts to Blobs. Also, I don't know why it was holding down. Got my rooms mixed up. Let's not get hit by that bullet.
As a quick reminder for everyone, we have a couple of donation incentives left. We have the file name, or I'm sorry, not the file name, the character name for Dragon Quest III. Right now we have Bob Ross, Chinko, and Twig as the names. And for Final Fantasy VI, we have up to 10 names. We currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 8 names at the moment. So if you donate for the next 2 names, your name could be featured.
Nothing super special going on in these rooms. I'm just moving through and killing stuff, I guess. Also, definitely want the grenade ammo. Didn't really mention it, but it does a lot of damage because it's a grenade. Also, this game makes some funky sounds when you pause and unpause while things are taking damage. You'll really be able to see it on this next boss, because this next boss is going to make JJ Squawks look like a baby game when it comes to mashing. arm's gonna be hurting after this. Alright, we killed him. Alright, so now we're on the last stage of the game, and this stage is as long as all the other ones put together. Needed to kill that guy to get an ammo drop to refill my grenades on the guy. I don't remember their names, so I just call them the guy and the girl. Hope they don't mind. Another thing with this game is enemy patterns. Most enemies have between 3 things they can do. 2 or 3 usually, when you enter the room. So I usually the fastest strat will get hit by one of the patterns the enemies do, so I'm doing a lot of pausing that might look unnecessary, but it's because I don't know what the enemies are going to do necessarily when I'm walking by them. Better safe than sorry, right?
I agree.
Yeah. I'm glad. I would have been really upset if you were like, no, you're stupid. So thank you, Golden.
We don't like safety strats here. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah. I'll just die over and over again. It's worth it, guys. It's like 2 seconds faster. Don't worry about it.
We like it more when the runner looks at their run at the end and says, terrible.
Yeah. Yo, Lurk Chan, thank you for the Rabbit Rag Pyramid. One thing that's kind of really awkward with this game is pause is select, and the button you press to shoot does not confirm or cancel out the menu. So when you're mashing, you have to mash select and then, like, with your thumb hit the button that you aren't pressing shoot with. So it's just kind of awkward. It feels more awkward than it looks. It's hard to explain. And now we're about to come up on like the most technical room in the game, where I have to, it's basically a bullet hell. So this is JRTA, you know. There's going to be a bunch of projectiles flying at me, and I have to blow up all of them before the room will progress. Also, I screwed up as soon as I entered the room, but I shouldn't have said anything and no one would have known. What was I thinking? Wasn't too bad, though. And now we're going to go through the obvious fake wall and then jump over the invisible wall and fall into the pit that we need to fall into to progress, because that's not cryptic. And then we're going to navigate a dark room. Then we're going to navigate another dark room. And then maybe another dark room, why not? I really like dark rooms, and I can tell that the creators did as well.
I like it because I can see the raccoon.
Yeah. That's why they put it in there.
I was gonna say, I have to admit, it took me longer than I, am proud of to notice the raccoon. It was a solid minute or 2 into the run.
I don't know who put the rabbit rack on the channel, but I appreciate it. It really helps me out.
Have to maintain your status as a top gamer.
Oh yeah. BJW dies Tom Gift, dude.
Tonga.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. That would have been fine. Alright, so now we're on a mini-boss rush, and then we're gonna, maybe kill the real boss. Maybe. Got an extra health kit. I got a lot. I've actually been playing pretty okay when it comes to not getting hit. Yo, Countdown, thanks for texting me.
Man, you're so popular.
Yeah. Alright, so here's a boss.
Oh, Garrison says he can't believe that you're not going to HQ to reclaim the title.
Yeah.
Is that a requirement?
Well, there was a meme off at AGDQ 2015.
Oh, I think I heard about this.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Okay, so the game sets you up to think that that's the final boss, but it's not. It's just a giant Metal Gear.
I was just about to ask, yeah.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I won't forget to tell you when time is.
Oh, I just meant, like,
Oh.
it looked like Metal Gear.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, this game reminds people of Metal Gear NES because of the perspective. I've heard that a few times, so who knows? Maybe that's what they were going for. Oop. Okay, so now this is the final boss, so he's got a lot of parts that we gotta blow up. Alright, here I'm gonna try and shoot stuff off screen. Save time. And I'm blowing it, so I'm just gonna walk up here and shoot this thing. Hey, you can see my bullets flying off the screen. That's kind of what I was talking about. Let's come back over here and kill the one on this side. It's safer because of the way the hitboxes are weighted. Alright, get ready on time. Time. Alright, that's good.
12
That's
Nice.
like 20 Alright, seconds that's off my
good.
PB, something like that. That's like
So
20
Congrats.
seconds off I my didn't PB, die. something like that. So,
Congrats.
I didn't die. We did it, y'all.
You did it.
We
And the
being...
Rabbit Rex approve.
Yeah. Thanks for
Thank
watching
you
all.
Yeah, thank you for showing us some Fortified Zone.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Thank you. We wouldn't have the raccoon if it weren't for you.
Whoa. You did it for America.
Yeah.
I see, the problem was that the flag I built to the layout was too small, and CFB is a proud American, so... Ooh, that's sick. I like how the ending credits of this game are the same ending credits as Ninja Gaiden 2.
They're like the slowest credits ever, too. Like, look at this.
Like, just get rid of the helicopter and put them on a cliff, and you've got the Ninja Gaiden credits. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
They're actually the same. Oh my god, that is the slowest credits I've ever seen. Bet the credits take longer to roll than the game does to play.
They really do.
Send Cool Kid to Anime Boston. Can you believe Cool Kid chose to go to Japan instead of going to Boston? Or was I don't he couldn't choose that, could he? It had to be you had to be in the you had to live in Japan to go to Boston. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
That makes more sense. Well, with that, the Stars and Stripes put an end to this Fortified Zone run.
Yeah. I had fun. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, glad you could be a part of it. I'm glad we got
Thank
Fortified
you.
Zone, some marathon exposure.
Same. I'm glad the entire Fortified Zone community could be here to witness this run.
I'm equally glad. I wonder if it'll experience a Last Ninja doubling.
Maybe. You could double the community today, you the viewer, everyone out there.
It could be you.
It could be you.